Hello YouTube, I thought we'd do a video on microphones. At the moment I'm using a Canon DSLR 550, an older one, and you're actually getting the sound through the camera itself. So I did buy another microphone because the sound's not great. This is the microphone I bought. This one is just off eBay and it was about $20 or $30, and I'll take you through and show you this one. But I did buy this new one here, which is Boya and MM1, and this one apparently doesn't take batteries. So I'm going to take you through, plug both of them in and see what the difference is. Let me take you through the first one here. Now the first one here, readily available on eBay. You can find them everywhere. They're about 20-30 bucks. They're not that much. It is a stereo microphone, so it does have the 3.5mm plug with the left and the right. It does have the hot shoe connection, so you can simply just slide that in the top of the camera, screw it down. It also has the camera thread on the bottom, so you can mount it there as well. Has a sock over the top, no big deal there, and it also contains a battery at the back of it. Now one of the things I didn't like about this particular battery is it's an odd size, so it's not something you probably have lying around most people. Also, I noticed that it's got like a little bit of a spring on this side, so you can get confused on which side you're actually going to put the battery in. But it does go with the cone-shaped spring to the back of the battery, like so. The next issue I had with this is the cover's not very good. You can put it on there, it can fall off. It's not very good, so you might end up losing your battery cover at some stage. The next problem I had with it is that every time you want to use it, you got to turn it on. Now there's two settings, 90 degrees and 120 degrees. So you just flick it across once, that's 90 degrees, flick it across again, or at 120 degrees for the sound. So let's just turn that off. One of the biggest issues I had with this is that after recording a video, never actually turning it off. So most of the time when I come back to the camera, the microphone's dead. Then I go to shoot something else and I don't realize that the microphone was actually dead, and it wrecks the whole video. So this microphone has not been very friendly to me. I actually have to remember to turn it off, and that's been a bit annoying. It's caught me out. So what I did was I went back on eBay and I bought myself a special charger, another battery. That way I can simply just swap the batteries each time I do a new video, but what a hassle. So I wasn't very impressed with that one there. I'm going to put that one aside. This is the new Boya one. Let's get this open and have a look and see what's inside of it. Then I'm going to plug them both in and check it out. Okay, there's some specs on it anyway. Frequency response, sensitivity, plug, diameter, weight, all those sorts of things. A lot of that's not that important. What we want to know is what it sounds like. Okay, so the kit looks pretty good. You know, this was only a few dollars more than this one here originally, so this was a few dollars more than this. I should have bought this one from the start, I get the feeling. Okay, so we have a nice leather pouch. We have a stand with the hot shoe slide, plus on top of that it has the thread below, so we're equal there. I have two cables here, one straight cable, both plugs are the same on both ends, and I also have a stretchy cable. Once again, both plugs are the same on both ends. Okay, and this has come out. There's our microphone there, and this is just one big bit of foam and a hairy thing. So that's it there. I might leave that on for the example. So that's pretty easy. Alright, so let's put this on the camera now. Let's put this on the camera and see how it sounds. So I'm just going to attach it, and the microphone is facing me. I'm just going to plug it in. Okay, now the microphone is plugged in. I have no visual idea that the microphone is on, so there's no LED whatsoever. But let's do a sound check. Okay. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Okay. Now let's do a sound check just with the actual microphone from the camera. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Okay, let's take this off. Okay, let's plug in this other one that I wasn't too happy with. Turn it on. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Okay, let's unplug that. Okay, so there we have it. The built-in microphone, this one here with the battery, or this one here with no battery in it whatsoever. So I can't listen to the audio right now to tell you which one's better, but I'm pretty sure you guys know which one's better straight away. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to splice 2 of them together or 3 of them together, and we can listen to those sounds simultaneously and see what they sound like off camera. Okay, if you like this review and this unboxing, please give it a tick down below and leave a comment if you wish. Thanks for watching. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Turn it on. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5.